Yo, we out here. We're with the crew right here. It's my little boy. Say what's up, JD. Today we're gonna be talking about the importance of meditation, and I have always preached meditation ever since the beginning of my journey. Whenever I would teach about spiritual concepts and I would talk about spirituality, I have always talked about the importance of meditation. And I have to put it out there that for me it's become just a rule, just an understanding that you have to meditate every day. Meditation on the daily is going to be what really shows your dedication to your spiritual process, to your spiritual development. And the thing that I always say is just make it easy. Like just do it once every day. It doesn't have to be 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. You can just make it 2 minutes. Just start to get involved in the process. Allow yourself to get to be there. And something that I did very early on was I got the Headspace app, and I just paid for the subscription. And I went through the walkthrough that they had of guided meditation. And I think after like 7 days, I kind of got the general idea. I could see what the um what the app was teaching, and I could see the implications of me getting to a point of consistent practice and how that was going to affect my life. And the thing that I want to highlight in this video is that the moment you start meditating, you're going to realize so many things about the way that you process information. You'll see the impact that your internal state has over your life circumstances, and it'll draw you a lot more towards your inner self, towards just your inner world. The lack of attention that we put into our inner world is a complete is huge. So many people don't pay attention to what's going on in the inside when our whole reality is constructed through us, through our perception. So it'll do you very good to at least get acquainted with that inner world. And I think that if there's one thing that meditation will do, it'll at least show you the importance of your inner world. And through that practice, you can slowly gain through yourself how in your own process of self-reflection, of learning to observe your emotions, of learning to observe your thoughts, of learning to observe your reactions, and just being involved in that process, because so many people don't observe themselves. So many people are so attached to the outside world that they are outside of themselves completely. So that's the main thing I want to push. But I also want to share how meditation has changed me. Obviously, I'm not always consistent, but I've been during the past 4 or 5 months. I'm a part of a school. If you guys are interested in knowing more about it, just look up the Arcane School created by Alice Bailey, and they teach how to meditate. It's called occult meditation, and I've been practicing meditation pretty consistently now. And the effects that it has had on me has been tremendous. My perception of the things that I do have changed. My connection to my higher self has improved, and so has my creativity and my just peace and clarity about the things that I'm doing. And that's the natural byproduct of consistent meditation. Particularly, I could say that specific meditation that the Arcane School um, has developed as a part of the program. But another thing, when I first started was I started meditation because I wanted to focus. I wanted to get good grades in school, so I want to be able to be in class and pay attention and absorb all the information that I needed. And that did happen because I was able to to get my mind to a point where it could focus on one thing without being affected by other thoughts and other things that are going on around me. And like my first semester of college, I got I got over a 4.0 GPA. So that just shows the work that the results that you get from it, right? But now being where I'm at, doing what I'm doing, meditation has become a daily part of my life. It's necessary. It's necessary for my sanity. It's necessary for the lives that I'm going to affect, because everything hinges upon my ability to express myself to the highest degree. And to be able to do that, I have to know myself. I have to understand what's going on within me. And the only way I can do that is through meditating. Or at least it's one of the best ways out there. Of course, I also have journaling and studying and also some other tools that I use. Exercise and all of that. And I will talk about those. Probably talk about journaling tomorrow, but I think the main thing that I want you to see is seeing the power of meditation to make your subject into an object, your subjective experience into an objective experience. Your meditation will allow you to detach yourself from the processes that are going on within you and observe them from the perspective of the higher mind or the higher self. So you are not your emotions anymore. You are not your thoughts anymore. You are the thing that observes these things. And the more you're able to observe these things, the more power you gain over yourself, the more control you gain over yourself. So you don't just become an expression of instinctual things, of your reactions or your thoughts. You become something higher. So I think if you're going to start meditating, try to just learn to observe your emotions. If you get caught up or learn to observe your thoughts. If you find yourself getting lost in thought, that's great, because that means that the process really involves you being able to retrace, to go back, to find the source of what that thought process was, and understand the belief that brought those thoughts out. Hold on, baby. We're almost done, okay? So what I want to talk about is the fact that it's a powerful practice. That's it. I mean, it's crazy because I always tell people, just meditate, bro, just meditate. And I felt like I was just going insane because I was like, man, is it really just that? But it is really just that. Like, if there's nothing else that you ever did for learning about yourself, it would just be meditation. There is, of course, a wall, because you can't just meditate, and sometimes maybe too much meditation can do you bad. And that's something that might be needed to be discussed in the future. But to those who don't meditate at all, start meditating. Download the Headspace app. Uh, Pay for a subscription. Like, make that your accountability, your commitment, and just go through the exercises. And then just remember what I said right now. Look into seeing the power of being able to make the subjective experience into an objective experience. And you will be able to gain so much more control over your life. That's it, though. That's all I got for you for today. Say bye, Jetty. Bye.